He was the Gestapo officer who struck fear into the hearts of Jews. He was also Adolf Hitler's chosen heir to the Reich. Nicknamed the Blonde Beast, Reinhard Heydrich. As the second in command of the SS, Heydrich oversaw the massacre of nearly 6 million Jews, almost erasing them from existence. Heydrich was born into a family of musicians. Raised in privilege, he received an excellent education and excelled in nearly every sport, especially fencing and horseback riding. After the First World War, Germany, as a defeated nation, carried enormous debt. With Jewish merchants inflating prices, ordinary Germans lived in misery. Filled with ambition, Heydrich abandoned his studies and joined the German Navy. By the age of 24, he had already risen to lieutenant. Just as his future looked bright, his former fiancée denounced him to a naval tribunal, accusing him of living an extravagant private life. Although Heydrich insisted it was slander, the tribunal ruled that such scandalous behavior brought disgrace to the German Navy. He was expelled from service. Bitter and humiliated, Heydrich had no choice but to accept the result. At his lowest point, he met the woman who would change his life. At a dance, the handsome Heydrich caught the eye of Lena von Ossen, the daughter of a high-ranking official. The two fell in love at first sight and quickly became inseparable. With Lena's encouragement and support, Heydrich endured the darkest chapter of his life. Through her father's connections, Lena introduced him to Heinrich Himmler, head of the SS. After a brief conversation, Heydrich promised that within 6 months, he would eliminate the SS's political enemies. Himmler was impressed. In 1931, Heydrich joined the SS and became head of its intelligence service. Once in power, Heydrich swiftly kept his promise. Ruthless and calculating, he built a vast network of spies and informants across Berlin. He quickly became Himmler's most trusted lieutenant and a loyal supporter of Hitler. In 1934, to secure the Nazi Party's rise to power, Hitler launched the infamous Night of the Long Knives. Under Heydrich's command, the Gestapo rounded up the leadership of the SA in one sweep, paving the way for the SS to replace the SA as Germany's second-largest military force. Seizing this opportunity, Heydrich established his own police empire inside Germany. In 1939, the Gestapo staged the Polish attack on Germany, providing the pretext for the Wehrmacht to invade Poland the following day, igniting the Second World War. Once Poland was occupied, Hitler ordered the extermination of non-Germans and the mass murder of Jews. This monumental task was assigned to Heydrich, and Heydrich did not disappoint his FH or ER. Within just a few years, he orchestrated the slaughter of nearly 6 million Jews.